They were more than just women. They were warriors, strategists, and revolutionaries. They stood on the front lines of history, defying empires, dictators, and invaders. Yet their names remain unheard by many. From the fearless Queen Taytu Betul, who masterminded Ethiopia's greatest victory, to the brave Martha Mebratu, who stood against oppression, these women shaped the destiny of a nation. Today, we reveal the stories of the top 5 Ethiopian women freedom fighters, the heroes, who fought, bled, and sacrificed everything for freedom. Number 5. Martha Mebratu. Martha Mebratu was a prominent Ethiopian feminist and student revolutionary during Emperor Haile Selassie's rule. Born on August 23, 1950, in Asmara, Eritrea, she displayed exceptional intelligence and bravery from a young age. Martha pursued her education in Nigeria and visited the United States, experiences that broadened her political awareness and deepened her understanding of African women's issues. Her educators often praised her as a child who understands the problems and poverty of African women. By the age of 15, Martha had entered college and was in her 7th year of medical studies when she became actively involved in fighting against injustice, inequality, and oppression. She was elected president of the University Medical Students Association, where she fervently criticized the feudal system exploiting the poor and passionately advocated for social change. Her exposure to the U.S. civil rights and feminist movements further fueled her activism. Tragically, on December 8, 1972, Martha was killed by Ethiopian government forces during an attempted hijacking of an Ethiopian airliner, alongside fellow revolutionaries. This event heightened public consciousness, inspiring many students to join the revolution. Martha's death not only incited anger, but also motivated thousands to stand against oppression. Before her death, Martha penned a manifesto on December 7, 1972, articulating the reasons behind her sacrifice. In it, she emphasized the dual oppression faced by Eritrean and Ethiopian women, both as members of the working class and as victims of gender inequality. She called for women to organize, prepare for armed struggle, and seek support from international progressive women's associations. Martha expressed solidarity with oppressed peoples worldwide, including freedom fighters in Vietnam, Palestine, Guinea-Bissau, and civil rights leaders in North America. Martha Mebratu's legacy continues to inspire. Her courage, commitment, and selflessness have made her a role model for many, symbolizing the enduring struggle for justice and equality. Number 4. Kabedes Seum. Kabedes Seum was a notable Ethiopian resistance fighter who played a significant role during the Italian occupation of Ethiopia in the late 1930s. Born around 1910, she was married to Dejazmaj Abera Kasa, a nobleman and son of Ras Kasa Haile Darge. The couple had 3 children, Amha Abera, Amde Abera, and Tariku Abera. In 1936, following the execution of her husband by Italian forces, Kabedes Seum joined the Ethiopian resistance movement. Despite having recently given birth, she demonstrated remarkable leadership by assembling and commanding her own group of fighters. Under her leadership, they engaged Italian troops in combat on 14 occasions before retreating to Sudan. Her actions inspired many Ethiopians to join the resistance against the Italian occupation. Kabedes Seum's courage and leadership have been commemorated in various ways, including the naming of a feminist laboratory in Rome, the Laboratorio Feminista Kabedes Seum, established in February 2008 to focus on women's roles in anti-fascist struggles. While specific details about her later life and death are scarce, Kabedes Seum's legacy as a symbol of resistance and empowerment endures in Ethiopian history. Number 3. Waziri Shuareed. Waziri Shuareed Gedle, also spelled Shuarega, was a prominent Ethiopian patriot renowned for her courageous resistance against the Italian occupation during the Second Italo-Ethiopian War, 1935 to 1941. While specific details about her early life, including her birth date and place, remain scarce, her legacy as a formidable freedom fighter is following the attempted assassination of Italian Viceroy Rodolfo Graziani in 1937. The Italian authorities suspected Shuareed of treason. She was captured and deported, along with many other Ethiopians, to a prison near the island of Sardinia, where she endured 2 years of imprisonment. During her captivity, Shuareed faced severe torture and flogging as the Italians sought to extract information from her. On one notable occasion, she struck an Italian officer in the face, defiantly proclaiming, "You are entitled to imprison me, but not to insult me." After promising not to engage in further subversive activities, she was released. However, she soon resumed her patriotic efforts. Shuareed joined an underground organization known as Wust Arbanyok, Inner Patriots, which was dedicated to gathering intelligence, raising funds, and supplying guerrilla fighters with ammunition, food, clothing, and medical supplies. In the summer of 1940, she orchestrated a significant operation to attack an Italian ammunition depot in Addis Alem, where she owned a house. She meticulously gathered intelligence on the depot and the conditions of Ethiopian prisoners held within the same compound. Collaborating with prominent Ethiopian patriots such as Jagema Kello, later general, Colonel Zuda Tilahan, and Captain Tengese Kello, she coordinated a successful assault on the depot in November 1940. The attack resulted in the liberation of prisoners and the capture of approximately 2,700 rifles and numerous grenades. Following this operation, Shuareed fled to Betul in Shewa, where she continued her propaganda work, informing guerrilla fighters about international developments and the anticipated return of Emperor Haile Selassie. She corresponded with notable war leaders, encouraging them to prepare for the emperor's return and the continuation of the resistance. In December 1940, while attempting to coordinate efforts with Dejazmash Kabedes Seum, a renowned war leader in the Guraj region, she was captured by Italian forces in Kusay. Despite the scarcity of detailed records about her life, Waziri Shuareed Gettle's unwavering commitment to Ethiopia's liberation has cemented her status as a national heroine. Her bravery and leadership, during one of the nation's most challenging periods, continue to inspire future generations in the fight for justice, democracy, and human rights. Number 2. Maaza Ashinafi. Maaza was born on July 25, 1964, in Asusa, Ethiopia. Her father, Ashinafi Mengistu, served as the mayor of Asusa, while her mother, Askalech Tegegne, was a dedicated homemaker who prioritized her children's education. Despite her own lack of formal schooling, growing up with 8 siblings, Maaza was inspired by her mother's emphasis on learning, which fueled her passion for education and justice. She pursued higher education at Addis Ababa University, earning a law degree in 1986. After graduation, Maaza began her legal career as a judge's assistant, quickly ascending to serve as a judge on the Federal Supreme Court of Ethiopia from 1989 to 1992. In 1993, she contributed her expertise as a legal advisor to the Ethiopian Constitution, drafting Commission's Human Rights Committee, playing a pivotal role in shaping the nation's legal framework during a transformative period. In 1995, recognizing the need for legal support for women, Maaza co-founded the Ethiopian Women Lawyers Association, EWLA, and served as its executive director for 8 years. Under her leadership, the EWLA provided free legal aid to thousands of women, advocating for legal reforms to promote gender equality and protect women's rights. Maaza's dedication to justice was internationally recognized in 2003 when she received the Hunger Project African Leadership Prize. Demonstrating her commitment to economic empowerment, Maaza played an instrumental role in establishing Enat Bank, in 2011, one of the first women-focused banks in Ethiopia. As chair of the board of directors, she championed financial inclusion, providing women with greater access to financial resources and services. In 2018, Maaza's illustrious career culminated in her appointment as the first female president, Chief Justice, of the Federal Supreme Court of Ethiopia. In this historic semi role, she focused on judicial reforms, striving to enhance the efficiency, transparency, and accessibility of the Ethiopian legal system. Her tenure marked significant progress in the pursuit of an equitable justice system. Maaza's legal advocacy extended beyond the courtroom and into popular culture. Her involvement in a landmark case that challenged the traditional practice of abducting girls for marriage inspired the 2014 film Frat, which brought international attention to the issue and highlighted her relentless pursuit of justice. Maaza is married to Dr. Araya Asfaw, a physics professor at Addis Ababa University, and they have 2 daughters. Her personal experiences and family life have continually informed and motivated her commitment to justice and equality. Maaza Ashinafi's career is a testament to her unwavering dedication to justice, women's rights, and legal reform in Ethiopia. Her pioneering efforts have not only broken gender barriers, but have also laid the groundwork for a more just and equitable society. Through her various roles as a judge, activist, advisor, and chief justice, Maaza has left an indelible mark on Ethiopia's legal landscape, inspiring future generations to continue the pursuit of justice and equality. Number 1. Empress Taytu Betul. Empress Taytu was not merely a consort, but a trusted advisor to Emperor Menelik II. She was known for her assertiveness and decisiveness, qualities that sometimes made her unpopular among certain factions. Her influence was pivotal during the Italian attempts to colonize Ethiopia. The Treaty of Buchale, drafted in both Italian and Amharic, contained discrepancies that effectively made Ethiopia an Italian protectorate in the Italian version, while the Amharic version suggested a diplomatic partnership. Upon discovering this deceit, Empress Taytu tore up the treaty and persuaded Emperor Menelik II to declare war on Italy. Demonstrating exceptional military strategy, Empress Taytu led a contingent of approximately 5,500 soldiers. She played a crucial role in the Battle of Mekelle by proposing the cutting off of the water supply to the Italian fort, leading to its surrender after 10 days. Her strategic insight also contributed to the decisive Ethiopian victory at the Battle of Adwa, a landmark event that secured Ethiopia's sovereignty and is celebrated as a symbol of anti-colonial resistance. Beyond her military and political endeavors, Empress Taytu made significant cultural contributions. She founded Addis Ababa, which evolved into Ethiopia's capital and a central hub for commerce and politics, attracting international attention and investment. As Emperor Menelik's health declined around 1906, Empress Taytu assumed more governmental responsibilities. However, her consolidation of power faced opposition, leading to her eventual retirement from political life. After the emperor's death in 1913, she withdrew to the Entoto Mountains, where she lived until her passing in 1918. Empress Taytu Betul's legacy endures as a symbol of Ethiopian resilience and independence. Her leadership during pivotal moments in the nation's history, particularly her role in thwarting colonial ambitions, has cemented her status as a national heroine. Her founding of Addis Ababa stands as a testament to her vision and enduring impact on Ethiopia's cultural and political landscape. Their courage echoes through time. Their sacrifices built the foundation of a free Ethiopia. But how many more untold stories are waiting to be discovered? Ethiopia's history is vast, powerful, and filled with unsung heroes. If you want to dive deeper into the incredible stories of resistance, resilience, and triumph, this is just the beginning. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a story that deserves to be told. Next time, we'll uncover another hidden chapter of Ethiopia's past, one that will shock, inspire, and change the way you see history forever.